Hi guys.
Hello.
Wagwan.
What's
Hello,
up?
hello.
Guys is
We're
back. Back in with better Gucci or whatever.
It's even only
Hey,
been
mister.
3 weeks, and it feels like it's been much longer than that.
I don't know. It feels like
It-
a month and
It feels like it's been forever, but it's really not been that long. It's been a while.
We told you we will be back.
It was needed, though. I can lie.
Always
Absolutely.
needed, for sure. We've always needed.
Absolutely.
Where have we been? What have we been doing? Let's let the people know what we've been doing.
Well, outside of working, guys have been on a magical trip.
Woo-woo.
We went to the
A
New
wonderful
Forest,
trip.
collected
Guys have been
ourselves,
celebrating birthdays and shit.
Yes.
Ciao.
celebrating birthdays, just renewing ourselves, getting our hands back in the game. Well, that's what it was.
Creating
I don't know about these
things.
guys, but
Well, creating content,
It was so much fun.
Yes.
like for our personal stuff and for this as well, wait on it.
Yes. And we stayed in this dope Airbnb.
So dope.
Look,
It was so
These are
nice.
it was, oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, it was so nice.
it was perfect. It was so
Beautiful.
perfect.
We had so much fun. We made
We almost
pizzas.
died
We almost died. When did we almost die? Are we
when we went to Stonehenge.
walking back?
Killed
Yeah,
by
that was
cows.
That was
Oh
a
my
trek and a
goodness.
half, child. That was crazy.
That was
But it was an adventure. It was.
we had
45 minutes.
we had a mini podcast episode that was not recorded. It was very impromptu.
In it, like, imagine if we did
I was
actually had made that an episode. That would have been.
What was the opposite?
Man, Miss Mamas
We were
had
at the
messaged me.
table.
And we were sitting at the table.
Oh Lord. Yes. Good grief.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness me.
It was a good break,
Because,
though, guys. It was a really
reminiscing
good
on
break.
how we started this, really. That's how
Right.
that's how this came about.
Right.
Right.
Just conversation.
Unrecorded conversation.
Yeah.
Rebels.
But here we are. Causing troublemakers. Real breakers.
Real
That's all good.
breakers.
But
That's
anyway,
all
we're back.
good.
Because
Yeah,
we know
We're
you missed us.
back.
And we
You have
missed you
to.
too.
We did.
I
Very
really
much so.
did miss you guys.
Very, very,
I
very much
did.
so.
I hope you guys are still rocking with us.
Well, it was at 200.
We know
We
you
gained
are.
followers over the
Really?
yes, because I went when I posted the
content.
content on Saturday. I was like, hey, all right, 197. Okay,
It's lit.
Come through. Tell your friends. Tell a friend to tell a
Tell a friend
friend.
to tell a friend. I need a shirt.
Because you know you're rocking with these vibes. I mean, look at
Period.
this. How could you not?
right.
Fine as hell, all that.
Amazing.
Period.
So yeah, we're back, guys, and we're ready. Who's ready for whatever we talk about today? I don't know, but I'm excited.
Wagwan people. So listen here. We're back celebrating dope people doing dope things as usual on the We Love to See It segment of the podcast. That's where we highlight dope people like you and us and all kinds of dope people. Just killing the game. So who wants to start?
Me.
Cool.
This week, I love to see somebody that we love to see in the very first episode of Who Makes the Rule. Shout out to Dejan Simmons.
Yeah.
He is just a bundle of dope things in one person.
Mm-hmm.
That guy, I'm telling you, he's amazing. He poured so much life into me the other day. We were just chatting on Instagram, and I was going through it, not going through it, but doubting myself and doubting my magic, and he just sprinkled all the magic. Anyway, carry on. I'm sorry.
He did that with me as well. He's such a gem. So he's started this newsletter. So he's restarted blogging, and he sent out these newsletters, and I joined. And it was such a vibe. Just reading the newsletter just put me in this calm space. Just the kind of vibe that I always want to be in. I was like, it inspired me. It reminded me what I wanted to do. And I was like how, bro? How you do that? And then even like same way on Instagram, he shared something that I posted and we were talking about that. And I guess like his whole theme and the purpose behind the newsletter is transparency. And one of his goals is to inspire. And that's exactly what he does. So he was like, just, sending me motivational messages, like keep going, what you're doing is good, like believe in yourself, you're good at this, all of that stuff. And just first reading the first newsletter inspired me. And then talking to him on Instagram inspired me even more. And it's just like you have the vibe that I need in my life. And this is like, I was like, this is the kind of vibe that I want. These are the types of people that I want to surround myself with. And it's something that I say often is that your people will find you. And I feel like that's happening for me. And I love that for me. But back to him, like.
Can I share it? I know he wouldn't mind me sharing this because he already shared it. But like, because I was struggling talking about rules. And me not wanting to follow the rules, kind of like how this podcast has started. And one of the things he said was, rules are an imagined order by a collective of people, policies, laws, etc., all once ideas from thin air, which is why they are biased depending on who writes, defines the idea or rule. People once thought the earth was flat because someone told them they will fall off the edge. And only until one person went beyond a new limit was discovered new ideas, new trades, new life. Same applies in your mind. We trap ourselves in our own flat earth because of what we read, speak on ourselves, or who we listen to. It's just so lit. Like, and it was much more, but yeah, anyway. Yeah.
Just honestly, thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being amazing. Please keep inspiring us, and we love you.
We love you, dude.
Mine is a celebrity. Well, not a celebrity, but there's this Netflix limited series Colin Kaepernick has called Colin in Black and White. And it's like about his childhood and just seeing the racism he endured as a Black man who had white foster parents, adoptive parents, and just all the microaggressions and things. And it's like sometimes you forget, or not forget, but because you don't see it every single day or it's not a part of your life, you kind of, I don't want to say forget, but you forget what is going on in the world. And it just reawakens your, I don't want to say hate for white people, but just like your, wow, this is the life and the world that we're living in. But it's a really good series. I'm only on episode 3. And I think it's 6 or 7 episodes, but it's so well narrated. Ava DuVernay, I think is her name. She directed it, with him. So like, it's just so narrated so well. The storytelling is amazing and it's dope. So you guys should check it out.
It's add that to my list. Yeah, I saw it on Instagram. The Bermudian celebrity page. Aliana went to the premiere of that.
Okay.
Aliana came.
Yeah, that's a
cool, love to see it.
Cool show, man. So check it out. Colin in Black and White. That's what
it's check it out for sure.
Yeah, I saw it pop up.
So this week I am shouting out Danielle Femanya. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. But basically, this happened while we were on our break. But Danielle is a performer, a musical theater performer, so talented. But she made her debut as Elsa. She's a Black, beautiful Black woman. She made her debut as Elsa on the West End, Frozen the musical. She looks stunning. I'll show you guys. Just so beautiful and so talented. And I just want to read the caption she wrote under her Instagram post. It reads, "Still processing every single second of this moment. Elsa, thank you for showing me absolutely anything is possible. And a massive thank you to everyone who has supported every moment of this journey. Even in my own journey, this feels like a shared, united effort. We were all up there last night. And to the shoulders of so many I stand on, I say with my chest, thank you. This story is filled with nothing but love through its veins, and I am blessed to be a wee part of it. Sending love and light." She's stunning. She's amazing, Danielle. Shout out to you for just kicking down doors. And this means so much to so many. So yeah, man, we love to see it. We love to see y'all. Keep doing the damn thing. Keep killing it. And if you see something that you think we need to see, that we need to highlight and celebrate, please go over to our Instagram, look into our stories, and there on a Friday, will be a little box for you to tell us who to check out, who we need to see, who we need to celebrate. Dope people doing dope things.
All right, Juliet. So we're back in the ghetto. This is the segment.
It's a new season.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm sick.
I was
so
not prepared.
Can't do that.
I expected it to be different. I expected it to be different because you're sick, but I was not expecting that at all. Wow. This is this segment where we talk about what you lot are doing on socials and in the media and why. So who's getting fired?
Listen, I'll go first. I don't have one thing. There's just. I mean, Boozy is still being boozy, homophobic hoes. He's still on the internet. Jeff Bezos still doing foolishness in space. Facebook, matter whatever. What are you?
I don't understand.
Why are you doing this? People,
I'm scared.
Excuse me,
That's
my
what I
mama and her generation don't have a clue, and that's who's going to use Facebook. They don't need an alternative web universe. They just want to wish each other happy birthday. Leave things alone. I beg, please. What else? I mean, R. Kelly still appealing. My guy, rot in jail. There's just so many things.
There are a lot of things.
Ghetto-ness.
It is a lot.
I couldn't pick one. So those are all the things that I'm gonna highlight. And y'all are nuts. Still nuts. Nothing's changed. Ghetto as can be.
I just want to know what's going on in the water that these men are drinking. The amount of like niggas that have just been acting insane and assaulting and trying to hurt women and all this. And I'm sitting on Twitter, I'm like, yo, what is like, why are you trying to break into our house? Why are you trying to beat her? Why are you trying, like, what is wrong with you guys? No means no, and that is it. I saw this one video, this girl is recording, I guess she's walking out like a Target or a Walmart, she has a grocery cart. Guy's trying to talk to her, she's saying, no, I'm good. He starts walking away, this your car, yeah, this is my car, and he rams his cart into the side of her car, got a big dent in her car, all because she said no. I'm just like, women, you tell them to say no. Like, there's no winning. Bro.
Under that thread is pure niggas saying, ain't no way that little car did that to her door. You're ignoring all of the harassment because she said no 1,700 times. His asked for her name, her number, her Instagram, like all the socials. She says, no, I'm good. And like,
listen, go easy,
and that's all the focus on. Oh,
we might be dabbling into this. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys know who Kyle Rittenhouse is, but that's the guy who you remember during the protests. That's the guy, the young little boy who killed the two people in the protests. Right.
Wait, the white boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently in his trial, the judge has not allowed the lawyers to refer to his victims as victims. They're not
what are they? Make it make sense.
What?
Yeah.
So he killed two people and wounded one other person with an AR-15, and the judge says victim is too loaded a word.
They're
but
dead.
Will allow the lawyers to call them rioters, looters, and arsonists.
I knew this, and I'm still shocked.
Even though it was those people who were actually causing all the damage. So somebody in the thread screenshot the definition of victim, and it explains what we know. That
there's even no need to show me the definition.
Exactly, because we know. They're dead. He killed them. They're victims.
Even if they had not died, victims.
They would still be victims.
Right,
the wounded person is still a victim.
Regardless, like
how did you pass the bar? Like how
too loaded?
Why is that even why are we worrying about that? That's so like wow.
Privilege, man.
Y'all can't pretend that you're not racist. Like you can't even pretend. Literally, it's like you just.
It's the way that they do. This is like they are the authors of gaslighting at this point, because the things that they do and have done, and then pretend that they didn't do and don't do.
and get away with is what blows my mind. Like, you're getting away with, like, you can say this, and your privilege is that strong that
Exactly.
it's
Like,
it's fine. No one will challenge.
Butter gaslighting. Like I legit, like, I feel like I'm crazy because it's so obvious. Like, what? Like, so something must be wrong with me because, like, how are you not getting this? Like, how could this not be racist? Make it make sense. Also, what should have also been on your highlight tally, somebody called out Elon Musk has a net worth of nearly 300 billion.
Oh, I saw this.
Which is unfathomable.
I don't even know.
And someone called him out on Twitter and said a tenth of his wealth could solve world hunger. And he commented and said, yeah, he commented and said, if you can explain to me how 6 billion will cure world hunger, I will liquidate a Tesla right now and do it. So
the thing is, sir, why does anyone have to prove?
Like,
what?
$6 billion that you need me to explain that to you?
Why isn't your conscience that, I don't know what's the word, like that explosive, like it's that strong that you were just like, oh yeah, world hunger, if I can make a dent, if I can make, even if it doesn't cure it, even if, I can just do a little something, I'll do it. But why do we need, like, why do you need proof?
How could any person
just give the money?
Engineer electric cars, but you can't figure out why this will work? Like, bro,
$6 billion of your $300 billion.
$6 billion, bro.
My guy, just give me money or shut up.
That's a slap in the face. That's some white people. I just want to.
I can't comprehend how a single person can
300 billion is ridiculous.
It's unfathomable.
Even 1
and
billion.
You want someone to prove to you
1 billion is too much. Like
300
1 billion is too much. But my God,
why do you want to accumulate? That's like, anyway.
But the thing is, he can give that 6 billion and he can make it up by the end of the year.
By the end of tomorrow,
it would mean
probably
nothing.
in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 1 week.
Wouldn't even need to make it up. He did he could give it away and not make it back, and it would not matter.
Only 6. He still got 294. Like,
my guy, trust.
Bro, that's not even.
I'm just lost on like people having to prove to you that it will have an impact in order for you to give it. That's so sick. Like,
that's so sick. That's like dangling. You know what I'm saying? Like dangling the food in front of you. You need to dance with me, and then maybe I'll give it to you.
Oh, are you hungry? Show me how this piece of pizza will solve your hunger problem, and then I'll give it to you. I'll buy your whole box.
Yeah, that's so gross, man.
I don't want to Tesla anymore.
Yeah, me either. I really didn't want that car, but
like, ew,
bruh, so gross.
That is disgusting.
Ugh.
So, guys, this is the ghetto.
The ghetto.
We just. Sorry. I don't even have any more words. It's just like, why are you not like this? Honestly, do better.
Please.
Please.
They're not going to, but please.
I beg. Well, go on, people. Listen here. We're at the meat and potatoes of the podcast, the heart, what you came for. The Who Makes a Rule segment, where we question who's making these rules that we should follow. And this week is my turn. Listen, I just want to know who makes the rules on protecting women, and how do we go back to the drawing board to fix it? Because as Sakaéla talked about in the ghetto segment, it's getting out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, I see a woman who is minding her business, living her life, bringing her groceries, walking, getting her dog. I don't know, anything, being accosted and assaulted by these men. And I just want to know when, how, where do we fix this? Who makes the rules on protecting us, and how can we fix it because it's not working? I saw there's been so many videos. It's so triggering. Like I can't even watch it because it makes me not want to leave my house. I'm now overly paranoid about being a woman
right.
leaving my house and walking alone.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even just say at night now.
Right.
It's in broad daylight.
Yeah.
I saw a woman walking down the street holding her groceries, and this man just ran up on her and started beating her.
Yes, I saw that
in London.
Yes, I'm like, you think it's America problem, but it's not an America problem. It's a worldwide problem.
It's a national problem.
A delivery driver,
what's wrong with you people?
A 14-year-old girl must have got food. His now
I saw that
got his phone asking her, "Do you want to have sex?" and all the knacks. And she's like, "I'm 14. Close the door. Close the door." She's laughing because she's very clearly uncomfortable. It's like, "Come on, you know you want to have sex and da 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 da." I can't even get food to my door.
Like there's so many. I saw this girl called an Uber, and the Uber locked the door, say, "You're not getting out till you give me your number." Like,
bitch.
Like you're just like, what?
What?
How sick? Why are you stuck? Like, I don't understand why men have this entitlement. Like, what? There are some that are fine, and but it's like, what happened to the ones that are not fine? Like, why do you think that it's okay that if I say no, that warrants you to do anything? You know, like it doesn't make sense, and we obviously can't figure it out because we're not guys. But I just wanna. I don't understand it. It's unfortunate and it's very scary. Like,
it's terrifying.
Terrifying.
Scary.
And angering. I'm sure we've all had our own experiences with men like this, but never to the point of violence. I've not been attacked by someone I've rejected, but the persistence, like it's something that they must learn somewhere. So I would like to know, like, why? Like, why is no not enough?
Right.
Why do you think that this is appropriate? Like, if
they really don't. You're not. How can you think continuing and continuing and continuing and continuing and continuing and then assaulting because you didn't get the answer that you wanted, even though I told you 100 times no? Like, you don't see nothing wrong with that? Like, I just don't understand what you don't see.
And sometimes it's not even like sometimes it's just women that literally like not even having to say anything, like
anything at all.
Literally,
there's nothing we can do.
I saw a lady on her porch bringing her dog in, and a man tried to enter her house.
Yes,
and she didn't get there in time. Even another apartment building, another man followed her. I believe this is in the UK as well. Followed her into her building. The building, like the flat.
Right.
Like, just like
there's nothing we can do.
What is going on?
And then like these things are being recorded, and then there exist people who will watch the video and still be like, okay, but what did she do? Or this is fake. Like,
no,
make it make sense.
A woman can bust down in a split, thong, nothing on, full nakedness, don't care. And a man, if she don't want that man to touch her, you don't touch her.
Like, it's just that simple.
That's just it.
And if that's recorded and she says, no, don't touch me, and he feels like he's entitled, you're going to get people in the comments saying, well, why did she wear that? Make it make sense.
Like,
you can be wearing a whole head to toe covered in clothes. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't
matter what you wear or don't wear.
That's such
doesn't matter what you're doing,
bro. And it's not like, what are you talking about if she's wearing this? Okay, but it's my body. If I say no, then I say no. Exactly. Consent is consent. Why? That must be where it starts. Consent at a whatever age they think that it's okay to just. Bro, I don't know. I really don't even have an answer. It's just like,
yeah, I can't understand, because no is not enough. Because no, you are entitled. You feel so entitled to my time and my attention and my space. And when I say no, you're gonna either ask me why or continue to find a way. Like, no is not enough. I have to say no 5 times. And then on the sixth time, then I'm annoyed and I start to show any slight form of anger. Now you feel so disrespected. I'm wrong and I'm a bitch. And now this gives you the right to damage my property or attack me. Like,
This even happens with people that are supposed to be figures of authority, like the lady that was just murdered by the police
I don't
officer
remember her
here in
name,
the
but
I
UK.
remember her name. They were
And
comparing her
like
to the Sarah girl as well.
just and there were police officers that knew about that, and police officers that would do the exact same thing. You know what I mean? Like these men is like, ugh, it's so like scary.
and it's just this hard. Like it's like because you can't. There's nothing that we can do. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like we can talk about it and say don't do it, but they're gonna do whatever they want to do, and you can't tell by looking at a guy whether or not he's gonna be a creep. So it's just like you just have to be vigilant 25/8, and it's just not. It's
mm-hmm.
not a life to live, and I'm just. It's. I feel like I used to be so naive to it, especially when I first got over, and even because I was in Bermuda for so long and stuff. But like, where I wouldn't care, I'll go home after nights out, 3 o'clock in the morning, walk by myself, and not really care. Where now I'm like, no, I'm a
Yeah,
lady. I feel like I have to be a lot more concerned about
cautious, exactly.
about what's around me because you just don't know. You don't know. They could be the nicest looking guy and then turn out to be some psychotic man who has anger issues. And
Even now, they've gone from spiking your drinks to literally
just
putting needles into your
injecting you.
body, pricking you
What
with
is wrong?
what is going on?
What is going
Mental
on?
illness, bro. This is not okay.
That
It's
is
really
happening all throughout the UK right now.
scary. Scary.
People are
Like
getting spiked in the club. Women are getting spiked in the club, not in the drinks anymore.
how you
Needles.
going in the club with needles with the intention? You know what I'm saying? Like you're going with the intention to do this to somebody. Psycho. You're psycho.
And then it's like you see these little things like these cup covers to stop your drinks from being spiked in, and these little things to put on your door once you close it. And it's just like,
Why do you have to jump through
why?
so many hoops? Why do you have
Band-aids.
to do all of these things?
Why?
Yeah.
Why do I
Why is
need
it
to do
us that
this
has
in
to?
order to feel
Yeah.
protected? Like,
Right.
Band-aids.
Women
Because this
on.
carry
isn't solving
guns.
the
Women
problem.
do this.
Oh, if you cover
Women
your
get a
drink, then it wouldn't
taser.
get
Women.
spiked. No, how about my drink don't get
But
spiked if
these
you don't
niggas
fucking
don't.
spike it?
Exactly. Like what the heck?
Like, how about leave me alone? Like, why do I have to take precautions to protect against your obvious mental illness? Because no sane person would do that. What is wrong with
It
you
has to be
people?
like. I don't understand it.
I
Really
was
don't
out the
understand
other night and this man, like I'm always like, you see these stories and you just see these things, but to see this man, right? We're at this little thing. I'm with two girls that I know. I'm with a bunch of people, but two girls that I know, and this man, short, you can tell he's insecure, just very weird man. Walks up to two of my friends at different occasions and gropes the behind.
That's happened to Shem, and I'm like, bro, like, why do guys think that that's okay?
How do you think, like, and what is going on in
What
your
world
head
do you think that
where
it's okay to do
this
that?
is okay for you to just walk up to people
And just do.
and grope them? And the bouncer was great because he saw it and gripped this guy by his neck and threw him out immediately and made sure that they were okay. But it's just like, I don't think I've ever seen it like firsthand. Well, maybe I have, but I guess in Bermuda it feels different because it's Bermuda and you know
Right.
people and everyone knows
Right.
each other. So somehow
Right. It's just
it
different.
is, but it's not okay. But it's different because small
You just
island.
yeah.
Yeah. But to see this random man with no connection to any of us just feel like he could do that, it literally just blew my mind that these men really think that they are this worthy or this like in control of us, that they can just have and take whatever they want whenever they want it's a sick world we're living in.
It really is.
It's
And it's
so
like we're only
sick.
seeing, because obviously the videos we see, that's only
Oh
what there's
yeah.
much. Like it's, I'm sure it's just happening all the time, everywhere. And you would think when it happens once, they would, like, you just don't register. I just don't understand how you don't register that what you're doing is wrong. Like how, like it
Right.
just seems so obvious that it's like, this is not okay. What you're doing, how you're moving, how you're acting is not okay. Go and see a therapist. Maybe they all need therapy. I don't know what it is, but something's going off in the childhood or the teen years or
Telling
the,
There's
you.
so many of them because they always have defenders. And that's what baffles me. Like, not
yeah.
only do you not see that this is wrong, but you've seen what's happened. You've seen that she didn't like it, and you're still defending him. Like something's wrong with her. Like victim
maybe the boys.
blaming
I feel like the boys need to,
101.
what's the word? I feel like niggas don't hold the niggas accountable. Like they try to act like they do, but I feel like when guys see other guys doing some weird shit, I don't feel like they be clocking them or like, checking them like they should. And so it's a thing where, because
Oh,
they
don't worry about
obviously
that.
ain't
Don't worry
listening to
about that
us,
type of just
right?
laugh
Like,
it off type of.
So I feel like as men, I feel like it's a thing that men have to fix. It's nothing that we can do, because we can continue to talk and talk and talk all day about why you shouldn't do what you're doing. But maybe if they hear it from another man, maybe they'll listen. But then again, who's flipping knows?
Nah, because guys be saying that, and like on Twitter, you got one guy who will come to the girl's rescue, and what they do, she's not gonna fuck you, bro.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Why does everything always have to, I don't know.
why choose to
What
be
is the root of it though? Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
where does it
I can't
where
even
does
think
it start? Like,
of a starting point. Where
obviously
would
the
it start?
patriarchy, but like,
But to
but
this
like what is
extent, like,
embedded
right.
in society, in people's homes, that raise men that think women are
They
just
can do whatever.
objects, or like,
Yeah. It has to be, I
it's
don't know if
sick.
it's something that they've seen in the home. Maybe it's fathers abusing mothers, or I don't know, or lack of I don't know. I don't know.
If you're listening and you have any thoughts about this, if you like can answer this part of the question, like, what is the root of this? Why are we now in a society where these things are just, it almost seems like overly prevalent. Like, I've never seen it to this extent.
So
Like,
much like this.
if you have any ideas as to why this is happening in the way that it is right now, like, why is this generation, like, what happened?
See, but
How
I feel
do
like
we
it has
get
to
here?
be. I don't even feel like it's just to this generation. I feel like because of technology and its abilities to capture these moments.
Yeah, true.
I feel like it's been, because men have been raping and assaulting women since Adam and Eve. So like, dudes have just been fucked up since, for whatever reason, since the beginning of time. And it's just like, maybe it's gotten worse. They've got more build, maybe, or it's just, I don't know. I don't flipping know.
Have they changed or have we changed? I feel like women are speaking out more.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. But what can we do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the solution for us? You know, because we don't come and give a little bit of, like, what can we do as women to?
I guess we can continue to like support and amplify, people that have been abused, that have been assaulted, to show them that they are supported, and just making sure that we kind of highlight the foolishness that these men are doing, and making it known that they will be, like, what they're doing will be highlighted on social media, will be like, you're not just gonna go under the radar type of thing.
Right. And be able to get away with it.
Yeah. Shame them. I don't know. Is that the answer? Child, I don't know.
Will it work? I don't know. What can we do?
Will it work? Maybe for a week, maybe for 2, and then the back end always. I feel like just like with everything, like when we talked about the whole canceling, like they might fall back for a second, but they'll get me back on the bullshit eventually.
Yeah.
Shaming ain't gonna do fucks if you don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? You could be shamed into being like, damn, maybe this is, but if you ain't doing no
Hey,
internal trying or nothing, that ain't gonna do nothing.
we got R. Kelly as a prime example of that. Still
Right?
got
No, half of the
supporters.
world is
Still,
right.
still
That's
getting streams. Like people,
just don't care.
it's
They don't
wild.
care
Like
about us, man.
y'all really don't care about us.
It's crazy.
Wow.
And for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the root of women hating come from? The
The
lack of
women that will
care,
bear your children. The
right?
women that are your mothers.
Don't deserve respect.
Like
Like,
I
It
don't
just
get it.
doesn't. It really doesn't make sense. It's not
Women
comprehensible.
that not even forget all that bearing children. Like just existing.
Just existing. Like, we're human beings too. Like, you know, like
why are we less than?
why
What
we
is
less
that?
than?
Why
Because of
don't you love us?
patriarchy. But
Why
why?
won't you support us? Why won't you protect us?
Probably
Man,
At the
just
very
honestly,
least, just leave us alone.
just leave us alone.
because we don't want you, if we're being quite frank.
Jeez.
And that's the
Man, if
problem.
you're listening to this is your time to shine. Give us the answers. What's
Please
going on?
let us know.
Please.
I really would like to know.
What's
Talk to
going on with your
me.
friends, with your bros, with your cousins? Like, what
Right?
is the
Why they
deal?
like this?
How did we get here?
And it's like, I would love to speak
Oh,
to a man who has done this. Because it's like, you could talk to the guys that don't do it, who see stuff wrong with it, but they're only going to have the
But
same
they'll
kind of,
tell
you know
us
what I'm
that
saying?
they see stuff wrong and feel like, yeah, I don't know why he did that, but okay, but did you tell him?
yeah.
Like, how are you still friends with this guy who raped somebody and you know he did that shit? Like,
Yeah,
that's still your boy. You're still sharing joints with this nigga. Like,
it's insanity. Absolute anarchy. We're living in,
So
I don't know
madness.
what world we're living in right now, but I don't want no more parts. I don't know. I even went for a walk this morning and I was walking. This is like 8 o'clock in the morning. So, but there was this guy ahead of me and he was walking. He just kept getting like circling back and forth, like 3 feet that way, turn around 3 feet. So I'm walking past and I'm like, listen, sir, I don't know what the fuck you doing, but I ain't got no time for this shit. Like, you just have to be so
Hyper aware. Yeah.
vigilant. And it's just like,
Yeah.
I can't even just go for a walk in the morning and just listen to my music and just enjoy my thoughts. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I have to just make sure that I'm still good. Like,
Mm,
guys can just go out and
facts.
do whatever the fuck they want to
right.
do. Titty right, titty left.
Just
Make
to make
Turn
sure.
my
sure.
music on to make sure I can hear how close
Right,
you are
Right.
behind me. Like,
Exactly.
can't
And
just
then try being
enjoy.
a black woman on top of that. Good grief.
It's
Anyway,
just a double whammy.
I had
double
some nigga
whammy.
pull up to me the other day, actually, trying to talk to me. I'm like, why is no not enough? Like, why can't I just walk and mind my business? Like,
Why? It's the why. Because I said so. Like,
it's
I
oh,
no is an answer. No is a whole,
right.
like, that's it.
Why?
No.
No is a full
Okay.
sentence.
So, like, I would not, like, if I up, like, I would never go up to a guy, "Hey, can I get your number?" No.
All right, cool.
Okay. Like, I'm not gonna
Like,
ask why. I'm not gonna ask again. I'm
Cool.
not gonna pester. I'm not gonna break you down to the point where you'll finally just give it. Ciao, okay, bye. Clearly, you're not interested. Why am I
yeah,
gonna embarrass myself and continue to? It's crazy. And then more time you have to just give it so that you just don't deal with anything and then block later or delete
Right.
later, or whatever. Like, there's so many hoops that we have to. It's crazy. It's very unfortunate.
Protect women, please.
Please.
Man, do better. Speak up. Check your boy. I don't know what you need to do. Do it all.
Do it all.
Yeah. Sorry, this is like real, like a
Man,
sad
just
type of
sad
a.
opposite.
It's not the vibe, but it's real and
It
it's
is.
happening right in front of our faces. And I think it's important to have these conversations so that we're more aware. So that we can just start making a better effort at being better people at protecting one another, protecting women. We deserve to be protected.
And
We
not just your
deserve
like sister
just to
cousin.
live life without
Absolutely.
being fearful. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. Sorry to be a downer on the the first shebang back, but It's real life. Who makes the rules?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is. And guys, that is the first episode of season 3 of Who Makes the Rules. Please follow us on Instagram and Twitter at WMTR Podcast. Interact with us. We ask you questions. We want to hear your opinions, especially on this topic. Man, this one is especially for you. Speak up. Let us know. Just, yeah, we want to hear from you. And yeah, guys, yeah, fix up. Please help us. Do something. Talk to us. Let's get to the bottom of it. What's the root? And how do we get better? How do we make new rules? But anyway, my name is Helena. You can follow me at Helena Pipe _ And yeah.
I'm Chakara. You can follow me at _JustCara. And you should also subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm doing things and you don't want to miss it.
And we're introducing ourselves. Hi, I'm Sakaéla. You can follow me at Sakaéla on Instagram and subscribe to my channel, Sakaéla Justice, for all your fashion needs.
Yeah, that's my name.
See you guys.
Okay. All right.
Next week.
I need to go to bed. Bye, y'all.
Bye.